So I'm going to teach you guys how to build a Facebook ad for a electrical company step by step. And I'm going to show you guys really the importance of this. So I run an AI advertising agency, and I've been doing an ad agency since 2018. And with AI today, it's a whole nother level of being able to build creatives, write ads, and really test at scale. So I'm going to show you guys just a few resources on this whole process and really just step by step here on the screen. Well, real quick, I want to share as you guys are looking at it, this is really figuring out what the offer is. So when you guys are studying the niches, the businesses that you're helping, what are the offers? So for this example, it is a free electrical panel inspection. Okay. And all I did was just put in some information into Chat GPT, got a couple different ad creatives, these static photos, and then also copywriting, some copy on the different angles from electrical panel inspections. And I'll show you guys, this is what I did. So I did some research. So you got to really do some research on your niche. It's so simple to do research, and you got to really know your craft. And this is something that you just develop over time. So I just put, you're a Facebook advertising marketer for 30 plus years and are helping local businesses generate leads. There's a specific example of this is a specific example of an electrician wanting to generate leads in the state of Florida. Here's an example of a lead magnet we drafted up. So I built like a whole lead magnet of like the ideal client, kind of showed this whole thing, and then it spit it out all the different ad creatives right here. And you'll see this one is the one I used. So again, first thing is figuring out what the offer is. What is that offer? And then I had ChatGPT create a static photo, which is this. And this could obviously get better. I think there's a lot too many words going on here. But just to give you guys an example of how simple it is, been running an advertising agency for years, how simple it is to be able to build something like this. So I'm going to show you guys a few different tools that we do. And before I go into the ads manager, there's an ads library. And you can literally go in here. I'm just going to hit all ads. And the ads library, you can literally look at every single ad that is live today in any industry. So this one, recent searches, electrical. And then you can go in and you can go study different businesses. And obviously you'll still see stuff here like this is a real estate industry. And you'll see just different ones. But once you find one, you can go in and you can even ask Chat GPT to rewrite the ads for you. So yeah, going in, actually just doing your research to see what works, what doesn't work. You guys see that? Boom, in. And again, just different industries you're going to see. So I like studying this. I'll go in if I don't know an industry. I'll go in and maybe I do know an industry and I just want to see what's working. And you'll know how long it's if it's been working, if they've been running their ads for months, okay, for months and months and months. And obviously there's such thing as ad fatigue, but if you are able to stumble upon ads that you're like, wow, they've been running this for 2-3 months now, it has to be printing leads at some capacity if it's running that, if it's getting that many leads. Okay, so I just want to show you guys this. This is one of those tools that we use as Facebook ads library just to see. Now I'm going to go in and we're going to actually build the ad, okay? So when I go in, the objection is leads because we want leads. Our campaign objection is leads. When you go into, there's the ad or the campaign level, then there's the ad set level, and then there's the ad. And I'm going to walk you guys through this whole thing. And again, you can kind of stop and pause, but I'm going to keep it very, very simple for you guys. So again, leads, and we want to do it through forms. So we're going to really build out a form here. Now, these, you guys can do these and turn these on and test these later. Let's say in this case study, it's a brand new, just getting started. This is what we want to do if you're just getting started and you want to start testing for this client, especially if it's a brand new ad account. So we go in, I'm going to hit next. So I'm not going to turn any of those on. I'm going to hit next. And then I'm going to go to here, instant forms. So I want to make sure it's instant forms. And then we go down. Cost per result. If you guys know in your average industry what you're trying to spend to get, then you could put that. It's optional. You don't have to. And then daily budget, $20, $50 a day, depending on, again, the campaign. You just want to go ahead and set that up. And then the start date. What I like to do if I'm building an ad and I want to run it right away, I'm not going to run it the same day. I'll run it at midnight the following day so we can optimize for the whole day. So you put it for the next day, and then you want to put it at midnight. And then from here, this is where what really matters is the location. So why I like local businesses is because of location. where you can just target a whole area within like miles of it. So our company that we're helping, they're in Florida. So let's say I'm going to be helping them in Tampa, Florida. And then what you want to do is you want to ask how far out, like where are they looking to serve? Spring Hill, as far as uh, this place, Lakeland, Bartow. So if they do, and I usually ask them this as I'm going, then you could just increase. And this is again why I like running for local businesses, because you can increase that. Then you go down, and then what we want to do when I do placements, I see a lot of people do these advanced placements, but I don't do the recommended right away. Sometimes I'll do just manual placement because I want to know where the ad budget is going. So I'll go in here, and I will, especially because I'm going to be doing a photo, I will remove a few of these. So Facebook video feeds, like I'll take that out. Anything that has to do with video, I'll take it out. Just because, again, it's a static photo. Let's see, anywhere here. And then I'll usually take it off the apps and sites. Now, this is always different depending on the type of creative and then how sophisticated you want to test, how much budget you're spending. But I really just want the main feeds it's going to go on. If you want to do Explorer or even Home, feel free. Those are good as long as they're static, right? Photos. Stories, it'll do this in a specific story. And I think that's fine because people look through stories. So I'll just do that. And I just took those out. Cool. And then I'll go next. So that's good. And then I'll go next. And then we are here at the ad side. And you want to make sure it's connected to the right Facebook page, the Instagram, obviously, so you guys can be running the ads. The type of format we want to do is single or image ad. So I'm going to hit that. We'll create a form here in a bit. So I'm going to show you guys how I create my form. And then we want to set up ad creative, and we're going to be doing image. So I'm just going to show you guys what that looks like. I'll pull from this account. These are some old ads I did back in the day. And you want to make sure they're formatted correctly. Okay. And then a few things. You'll get the primary text, the headline, the description, and then the call to action. So let's just say we're going to use this one from this free inspection offer. Then you also want to make sure that it's neat. I'll show you guys how I optimize that here in a bit. And then there's different. You'll see that you could do like multiple different ones. It'll generate different ways to say it. I usually don't generate on its own. I like to write them on my own. And then you want to have a headline. And what you could do is you can ask Chat GPT to create a headline for you. So it's like, don't wait, book now. Now, obviously, that's not a great headline. But you can even ask Chat GPT, and I'll show you guys. Maybe I can even just put that right here. Create for me 3 headlines for this ad. I'll just do it live for you guys right here. Now it's going to populate 3 different headlines for that ad. Hurricane season starts soon. Is your generator installed? So I'll just pick this first one. So I'll give you guys different ones. And then if you like one, just get deeper. Ask and put it into the Chat GPT prompt. So I'll do that. It's a good one. Just so you guys can just see the full. Then I'm going to go in. And then I leave description blank at times. Again, just depends, but in this case I would. And the 2 that I use most is get offer and get quote. So if we have like a limited time, limited this season, this certain offer, I'll put get offer. If it's a quote, for example, in this, it's like get a free quote for an installation, then I'll just hit get quote. And then I also like to do learn more. It all depends on the ad, but those are the 3 that I like putting out. So next, skip and continue. Done. And now we got the ad up. Now, again, this is just my photo, but you guys get the picture. And I like to just space it correctly, okay? I like to space it. And again, these are just like minor, but they matter. Okay, so I'll do that. This. Cool. Oh, this one. And then there you go. So now, and then you can actually see it get space lived here. The hook really matters the most. So I'll probably put this like right below it. There you go. Oh no, it'll just do that. Cool. And that's how I would do it. And then the last thing that I would do, again, we're just building this from scratch, is I'm going to go back up and create this form. Now, just call the form like electric main. Then I like to do more volume, just starting off. And then I'll do like higher intent, which means I want to collect more information just so we're not just getting all these bad leads, but we're getting really good leads once they do come in. I don't put an intro, so I remove the greeting. I turn that off. And then what I do is right away, I'll ask this question. Okay, so what services are you interested in? You guys can obviously see that in the GDoc here that I'm pulling up. And it'll show you right here. So what service are you interested in right now? And I'll put that right now. And then I'll put these panel replacement, generator inlet installation. So let's start that. Yeah, and then I can just keep adding to it. So if you want to keep adding more, and you guys will see all that right here. Troubleshooting repairs. Just so they know. Cool. Then after that, I'll hit next, but actually there's one more. You want to make sure right after you ask for their information. So I like to put full name here, email, phone number. And if I want to go a little bit deeper, I want to ask, okay, hey, what is your street address? And then what is your zip code? Just so we can make sure that they're in the right zip code area. Cool. Right here, too many questions may reduce form submission rate, which is true. But as long as we get enough info, we're able to also make sure that they're qualified, because that's what a lot of these businesses want. At first, it's like, hey, let's just get as many leads. Okay, the ad is working. We're getting leads. Now let's get some information. And I don't like to make any of this optional. This is what I would do if I was just going. Maybe I would even remove the street address and zip code and just get their information. And usually this will like fill in right away. And then after that, there's a policy. So view the policy. Make sure you get the policy link. You link that up. And then here I like to say, if you want to build, or if you want to get a quote right away, tap the link and give us a call. And then from there, it'll be go to website. I'll put the link to their website, and I'll hit create form. Cool. And that is how we create a Facebook ad. And then from there, you just hit launch, double check everything. Then you want to hit launch, publish it, and then you're good to go. Cool. Hope you guys enjoy this. I also want to show you on Uphex. This is a tool that I've been using to really productize your service. On this channel, I teach a lot on productizing your service. So I really enjoy this tool, the Uphex tool. They just launched AI tools like AI ad images or AI images, custom ads, Groupon rewriter, ads rewriter. And it's a way that I'm kind of building an offer for a lot of different industries, especially for cleaning businesses. And once I find a winning ad is working, we just double down, and now we can bolt that in every cleaning business that we're running Facebook ads for. So I like Uphex. If you guys want to get my affiliate link and go through that, I'll probably do more teachings on this publicly. But I also have a community where I teach a lot on this, and we help you, walk you through, build out your productized offer. And that's really the goal. And I got a lot of videos on this channel, so check it out. I appreciate you guys. Thanks for watching so much. I'll put the links below if you guys are interested in learning more. Check out my next video. I'll see you guys soon. Take care. Bye-bye.